Welcome back to Solution Box Sports Talk, off-season episode number 1. Today, you got the Box and Slush here.
What up?
And we've recorded 2 of these episodes this off-season, but the editor, also me, dropped the ball and didn't get put out in time. So, this is just going to be one episode, going to recap the NFL off-season. Training camp starts early August probably, or late July, so we're going to get this knocked out now and then probably have a preseason episode or 2. So, hope everybody enjoys and stay tuned. The first topic we're going to talk about is NFL retirements. The big 2 this offseason were Jason Kelce. Called it quits up there. He's looking good now. He's, following Taylor Swift around with Travis, doing whatever he wants to do. Aaron Donald retires.
Nope.
So the NFC West is safe once again.
2 big boys.
Yeah, 2 big guys, man. They're both studs at their positions. I don't know. I think Jason Kelce is a Hall of Famer. Aaron Donald's 110% a Hall of Famer.
Maybe.
Aaron Donald, he's got a ring. He's got everything a Hall of Famer needs.
Yeah.
He's got all the first-team All-Pros. He's got all the Defensive Player of the Years. He's got the Super Bowl ring.
Can I be honest with you? I haven't really been following Aaron Donald that much. But Jason Kelce knew, dude. Most wholesome center of all mankind.
Yeah, like his accolades aren't really there in terms of like other Hall of Fame centers, but it's also Jason Kelce, and what he did off the field, I think, puts him in 100%.
Yeah.
So those are 2 big retirements. There's probably other retirements we missed, but those are the 2 big ones from this offseason.
Yeah.
I think Matt Ryan officially retired, but he did sportscasting last year, so it doesn't really count. But he officially retired, so.
Don't matter.
I think Antonio Brown came out of retirement for a week or 2 and then went back into retirement, so. Antonio Brown's just doing whatever now.
He's just going to have to do what he wants to at
but
this
hey,
point.
if Antonio Brown wants to sponsor us, I would definitely be a part of CTE, ESPN.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll record for him. I'll do whatever.
I swear to God.
Yeah. The next part of our program is going to be we're going to talk about we're going to break it down by division here and some notable signings and free agents that teams have brought in. We're going to start out with the Buffalo Bills and the AFC East.
Yeah, disclaimer, we're only going to talk about players we care about.
Yeah, there's other guys, but I think that the biggest free agent that these guys brought in, they lost Stephon Diggs. They brought in brought in 4 wide receivers, and I don't think any of them are Stephon Diggs, so I think the biggest would be Curtis Samuel. He had some really good years in Carolina, and I don't even know if he was with Carolina last, but I think that's a really big deal. And then they signed Deion Dawkins to a 3-year, $60.5 million extension, offensive tackle, so that's going to shore up one of Josh Allen's sides. So offensive linemen are always a big part. So
You see the center's name?
But
Will Clapp with 2 P's.
he's probably a dog. One year.
Saying, dude. You got to watch out for him.
All right, on to the next one.
All right, so Miami. What I got down on here is Odell Beckham Jr. That's a curveball.
Yeah, it came out.
I thought he was going to stay with old Baltimore, but I guess not. But it's a 1-year, pretty much a prove-it deal, but they're giving him $8 million for that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Especially in Mike McDaniel's offense, he might thrive in that. Especially with the speedsters he has with him down there.
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, with Tua, that can't Tua and Tyreek.
Yeah.
That's already that's drinking and driving right there. And then throwing Odell in there, it's like throwing the Skinner on. You know what I'm saying?
Plus Jalen Waddle's like,
Plus
your
Jalen
boy
Waddle.
with you.
And then, you got Raheem Mostert coming back in on that. That's gonna be, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It might be another year of the Miami being AFC's Cowboys.
As long as they don't have to play in the cold.
Right.
On to the New England Patriots. Brought back Jacoby Brissett for a 1-year deal to mentor Drake May. I think that'll be good. Brissett's always been a good bridge quarterback. And they re-signed Raheem's, I don't know how to say his first name, Stevenson, the running back, to a 4-year deal, $36 million. They're actually paying guys now. Bill Belichick would pay guys if they deserved it, but he never really thought anybody deserved it. But if you look at who they all brought in on offense, at least, they really revamping everybody.
KJ Osborne.
They re-sign Hunter Henry. They bring in Austin Hooper, Jalen Reagor, Antonio Gibson. Like, they're bringing in guys and pieces. Like, I'm not saying this next year they're going to be back to where they're at, obviously.
But they're going to be better.
But they're going to be better. And I don't know if this new coach is worth anything, but at least you're getting new faces up there and you're not having who knows who. But on to the New York Jets.
The Jets. Look at my notes here. I don't think I got anything down for the Jets.
I mean, the Jets.
I mean, they're going to get, they might get A-Rod back.
Yeah, A-Rod might come back. He might not. You don't know. But
Mike Williams on a 1 year, $15 million contract. That's pretty dope.
That's a good, deep threat guy.
I'm saying, like, A-Rod.
Yeah,
A-Rod liked to sling it. He'd like to give us out some floaters. Yeah. Maybe he'll give us, like, one more, like, cool, like, remember from that one Lions game?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Another big thing they did is they traded for Harrison Reddick for the Eagles. He was one of their big defensive pass rushers last year, and get that defense some more depth on pass rush. I really think they should have focused more on offensive line, but that's just me.
Yeah.
What do I know? But
defense is best offense, baby.
So there's the.
I forgot all about this on Reddick. I'm be real.
There's the AFC East right there.
Yep. It would be so good, dude. I'm sorry. I'm started.
But yeah, so Baltimore Ravens.
So, damn. And it's still recording. Let's go.
Let's keep it.
All
right, anyway, Baltimore.
Some bullshit. They done hit the lottery on this one. Goddamn Derrick Henry coming to Baltimore from the Titans.
That's like if you played franchise in Madden. That would probably be the running back you'd want to trade for because you got Lamar Jackson.
Hands down. That or Christian McCaffrey.
It's crazy.
It's so much bullshit. I told Will this off screen because I didn't want to say it on the podcast, but I might have to just say it on the podcast. This is possible. The Chiefs might start 0-2 this year. The first game talking about fucking Derrick Henry
in the Ravens,
and then Chiefs' run game defense ain't been that good. As of late, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just won a Super Bowl or whatever. But, dude, that's something we gotta think about here.
And you gotta think his fullback is Patrick Ricard. He's like...
Dude, he's a dog as is.
He's like 300 pounds. It's a lot of beef in the backfield.
For no reason, dude.
Yeah.
That with Lamar, and then, they ain't gonna have Odell. But they still got, what's that one cat name?
Zay Flowers.
Yeah, Zay Flowers. They don't have Hollywood Brown no more. So,
but they're still.
Mark Andrews, though.
They're gonna be all right.
So, yeah, this is gonna be a dogfight in Baltimore, dude.
Yeah. On to the Bengals. Bengals get. Back to the Bengals. Sorry about the interruption. T. Higgins got a franchise tag. They'll pay him $21 million. So I could see him getting traded. Like if the Bengals don't start out good, I could see them be saying, "Nah, let's trade T. Higgins to a first round pick to get somebody." And besides that, I guess you can say Mike Gesicki.
Maybe Zach Moss.
Yeah, Zach Moss, they were both good with their last prospective teams, but we'll see how they do in Cincy. But I think it's just going to be kind of a shit show to see what happens out there with that. Who knows what Joe Burrow comes back as?
Yeah.
From the Cleveland. Oh, I'm so hype about this one.
Dude, James Winston.
Yeah.
Dude, Rashad Watson's getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
And then James Winston's coming up, dude.
They have to pay him still. They're still going to have to pay Deshaun Watson however much they owe him, which is a crap ton of money. But I see Jameis Winston coming over. They're only paying him $4 million with a max value of 8.7.
Yeah, but let us not forget that 5,000-yard season he accidentally had. You know what I'm saying? So what? He had 30-something interceptions.
Yeah,
dude, he's gonna bring that back.
He started the 30-30 club.
I'm saying, Cleveland Browns surprisingly went over 11 wins last season.
Yeah, but Joey Footsteps.
I'm saying.
So with a quarterback like Jameson there, who knows what's gonna happen? But they brought in a lot of talent across the board.
Jerry Jeudy.
They traded for Jerry with the 6th-round pick, which still pisses me off thinking about it, but it is what it is.
Nope.
But, yeah, I could see the Browns I mean, the Browns' defense, they brought in Zadarius Smith, so they're bringing in, he was already there, but they re-signed him, bringing in Shelby Harris, a bunch of D linemen. Like, their defense is still going to be stacked. They didn't really lose anybody. And they're adding, if they can figure out a quarterback that can stay consistent, Amari Cooper's still there, that's Cleveland's going to be another dangerous team. Now down to the Pittsburgh Steelers, the quarterback situation. Get Justin Fields for a conditional pick. Who knows what's going to happen there? And they got Russell Wilson.
Now, for the viewers and me, what the hell is a conditional pick?
So it's like if he plays a certain percentage of snaps throughout the year, then they get, I think it's a second, but if he doesn't, they get a third. Like, that's in theory. I don't know what the actual numbers were. I'm guessing it's a first or a second, or depending on how much he plays.
Interesting.
But, and then Russell Wilson signs, the Broncos are still going to pay half his salary. So, another big signing for those guys.
Van Jefferson.
Patrick Queen. Patrick Queen, there's been reports that said he's not very happy there, playing there, but, you know, Patrick Queen's still a dog.
Happy in Pennsylvania?
I mean, he got a bag, though.
Yeah, he did.
$41 million.
I mean,
for 3 years.
Dude, if I'm paying you $41 million, you better be fucking happy in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you better just suck it up.
Right.
But there's our AFC North signings. I say the AFC North is probably one of the most interesting divisions this year.
For the Pittsburghs.
Kristen Kuntz.
Pretty sure it's pronounced Kuntz.
Kuntz.
Re-signed on a 3-year deal.
That might be bowl bound.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season.
I'm saying, you got the Kuntz on your team, dude.
Might be unstoppable.
Might be unstoppable. I don't know about defense and offense, but I tell you what, that ball's going to get to the holder, dude.
And you got to think, these guys still got TJ Watt. That defense is still going to be solid. So It's the same thing, kind of like the Browns situation. Amazing defense. Just have to figure out what's going on offense.
His offense, dude. Moving on to the Houston Texans. Another Miami situation going on here. Because why you got to be this stacked? So you already got C.J. Stroud
on a rookie deal.
Dog. He's looking fucking crazy as is. And then you got Joe Mixon acquired with the trade from the Bengals. Joe Mixon, dog.
For a 7th, not even a 7th round pick.
Dude.
Anyway,
why would you let that slip? Man, pissing me off. Anyway, so on top of that, they also got Stephon Diggs, acquired through trade with the Bills. I feel like the Bills and the Bengals are just slowly like trying to feed other teams, so like they can slowly build another team to beat the Chiefs. You know what I mean?
I mean, it makes sense. They're getting picks and stuff, but I understand Stephon getting traded, but them trading him within the division is crazy. Yeah,
and re-signing Dalton Schultz is kind of that's a money move right there.
It is.
Throwing homeboy $36 million.
And then they
better be happy in Texas.
They signed Danielle Hunter on a 2-year, $49 million deal. Absolute menace for the Minnesota Vikings last year. Just probably a top 5 edge rusher in the NFL. You didn't hear about him last year because, he played on the Vikings. Vikings had the Kirk Cousins situation, had the Josh Dobbs come in, just really bad quarterback play across the board. But
jeez, they also got.
Oh, they also signed Tommy Townsend.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
So at least they have a punter now.
Yeah, at least they got a good punter. You know what I'm saying?
He might get a 3-peat. If the Chiefs don't get it, Tommy Townsend might have 3 rings and just be out here like, what's up?
As Chief gets it, I'm happy. I don't even care. So, the Colts, so this is a fun one.
Joey Footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
1-year deal. It'll be a good, just in case Anthony Richardson gets hurt again or whatever. I think Anthony Richardson, that guy could be really good if he can stay healthy.
If.
Yeah, it's a big if. I mean, he only played 3 games last year.
I don't want to wish nothing on the boy, but I think Joe Flacco is going to A-Rod this season.
Well, yeah, I don't think Joe Flacco has the season he has last year. but he only played the last half of the season.
Yeah.
So if Anthony Richardson can stay healthy the first part of the season,
No, I'm saying Joe Flacco ain't even gonna be healthy for the first part of the season. Homeboy's gonna fuck up his ACL first play.
no, he's not even gonna start.
Right.
Joe Flacco, no, Anthony Richardson's gonna start at quarterback.
I'll be real with you. I forgot that Anthony Richardson was a quarterback. I thought he was a linebacker for some reason.
Michael Pittman signs a 3-year, $70 million deal. That's good for them. They're bringing up DeForest Buckner signed a 2-year deal. But yeah,
That's pretty dope.
brought back Kenny Moore, one of their solid corners. So they ought to be the Colts. It's just a lot of these teams need to figure out quarterbacks. And now to Jacksonville, which is very.
I could compare it to a Steelers situation right now.
Yeah, but it's
Mac
with
Jones, baby.
it's with 2 quarterbacks I'd like to have on my team.
Right. Mac Jones ain't that bad, dude.
It's just his situation. Who was he throwing to?
Right.
Washed up Juju posting DPs on a Snapchat story. That's who he was throwing to.
That's it. And then shout out Trevor Lawrence. Homeboy got a fucking bag for no goddamn reason.
Hasn't won a playoff game, I think.
That was a pretty good comeback though.
It was a really good playoff
It was a
game.
really good playoff game, but I'm not sure if it's give homeboy
$200 million
$275 million.
And
That's insane, dude.
$142 million guaranteed out of that. $200 million in guarantees if he shows up to like training camp. That's all those are. Bring in Gabe Davis for $39 million deal.
That's a money move.
Yeah, and he's a really big
He was a
Big
help for
playmaker.
the Bills last year,
Yeah.
man.
Josh Allen signed a 5-year, $150 million deal.
Edge rusher.
Yeah.
George Allen.
Yeah. But again,
Another bag.
another decent defense, good defense, but let's go.
What's this offense going to do?
Yeah, let's
You
just.
know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not saying T-Law is bad. They haven't been able to get over the hump, I guess, so to say. They haven't been able to win in the playoffs against anybody worthwhile. Tennessee Titans.
Dude, they signed a monster at QB.
Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
They also signed Tony Pollard, which is
Yeah, my bad.
you're not gonna fill in that void of Derrick Henry being gone with him.
Oh, fuck, man.
But anyways,
Tony Pollard ain't that bad. Tyler Boyd and Calvin Ridley.
2 washed up wide receivers, it could be decent.
Just wait, dude. Just
Yeah.
wait.
Kenneth Murray signed a deal, good linebacker from. You also got to think L'Jarius Sneed got traded out there,
Yeah.
so that helps their defense.
Yeah.
Lloyd Cushenberry to defense. Dang, both those guys played for the Broncos. Anyways,
Nick Folk.
signs a kicker. So Tennessee, I really think is another. They're not. I mean, I still can't believe they fired Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, they're cursed.
Yeah, I mean,
they're just cursed.
They got rid of Derek. I think Will Levis could be decent, but you got rid of Mike Vrabel
Yeah.
for no reason. Like, okay, he had 2 down years in a row, but look what was happening on offense.
You bring in, these potential. Oh shit, we could probably mold something out of these
Yeah.
type names year right after. Like these boys right here are like right up old variables alley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's a good enough coach to be like, all right, we're gonna make ourselves look good. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, think about it. He had Ryan Tannehill at quarterback and was still making the playoffs. And granted, he had Derrick Henry, but still. But on to the AFC West. Denver Broncos signed Zach Wilson.
Oh my god.
Or they trade him. Trade for Zach. We drafted Bo Nix. Man, let's not talk about the quarterbacks.
I feel like Zach Wilson to the Broncos might be.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, Sean Payton, I think
it might be a little kryptonite for the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, same thing with Bo Nix.
Yeah.
But besides the quarterback situation, we re-signed PJ Locke, solid safety. Besides that, we did absolutely nothing because we decided we wanted to give Russell Wilson a bag, and now we're going to have to pay him with all this money, and he's not even playing on our team. Mm-hmm. So this offseason, we were not active at all.
Yep.
So
Bo Nix, though. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, on to the reigning, defending, back-to-back Super Bowl champs.
Boy, I ain't even worried if fucking Mahomes can die tomorrow. I ain't even, I'm gonna knock on wood for that. But you know why I ain't worried? We got motherfucker Carson Wentz gonna take over just in case, old big dog go down. Re-signing Edwards-Helaire. I would have let him walk.
I would have too, but
that's just me.
At least he knows the system.
Yeah. Re-sign Mecole Hardman, re-sign Kelsey, and re-sign Chris Jones. And Chris Jones got a bag, dude.
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to be able to do it.
What pisses me off is how you going to make us lose to the Lions and then be like, nah, this might be my last year. I went to the freezer game. One of my biggest motives is like, oh, this might be Chris Jones' last game. So I might as well go.
He's just selling tickets.
Yeah. Man. Just selling tickets. Chris Jones, Taylor Swift, breaking my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, one, I want to be there for the homies. This is a life journey. I want to be there, for my boy Chris Jones because he's put a lot of work in for my mental health. You don't know it, but
shout out him.
Ain't shit going on in the Midwest, dude. Football's life. And then Taylor Swift gonna roll up in the situation. Made me hate football. Made me hate being a fan of football. Pisses me off. But I digress. Anyway, so Drew Tranquil re-signed. Tranquil's low-key a dog. Yeah.
He's underrated.
Michael Danner re-signed. $24 million. Ain't too bad for 3 years. And Hollywood Brown. 1 year deal up to $11 million. Oh, how could I forget? The boy from Down Under.
Luis Rez.
Yeah, I don't know how to... Zamet?
Yeah. I mean, he could be a really big weapon.
Yeah, I'm saying. Especially like these new kickoff rules and whatever. I'll be real, I forgot about the kickoff rules.
I mean, you guys have Justin Reed as your kickoff guy.
Yep. So
that'll be good. I think... Oh, yeah, can't forget James Winchester, long snapper. Long snapper. Re-signed.
I think he's also... I might be bugging, but I think he's also the highest paid in him.
Yeah, he's probably close. He's been there as long as I can remember.
Right.
On to the Las Vegas Raiders. Minshew Mania, baby.
Yeah,
we're so back. Gardner Minshew in the AFC West scares me.
Why?
Because Minshew normally, think about him in Jacksonville, okay. Him at the Colts, whatever. Him in Las Vegas where he can go out and party every night, his X factor is going to be active every game.
Yeah.
So, that's dangerous.
Oh, how can I forget that last one?
Michael Gallup signs.
Yeah. Bag. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
I mean,
premature. My bad.
They re-signed their center, signed Cody Whitehair, Adam Butler, John Jenkins, and Christian Wilkins.
Bag.
Absolute bag. $110 million contract, $84 million guarantee. I mean, that just adds... That's Chris Jones, man. It's basically their Chris Jones.
I'm saying.
So, Las Vegas is going to go... Las Vegas is either... This is a bust year, basically, or a make it or break it year. They're either going to be really good or they're going to be absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
And Aiden O'Connor takes over for Gardner, and it's over. It's basically the gist of it.
Maybe.
But
I honestly might see a repeat of last year.
Yeah. On to the Chargers.
On to the Chargers. Don't be real, I didn't have nothing down for the Chargers.
Shout out the Chargers for signing the backfield from...
Oh, you know what's a good one?
From Baltimore.
No, good. The backfield from Baltimore?
Yeah, they re-signed the Gus Bus and J.K. Dobbins. So...
They got old Jimmy Harbaugh.
Yeah, they got Jim Harbaugh, so...
That's kind of dope.
Besides that, they weren't really... Bud Dupree signed a deal, but they weren't really too active, but they also drafted... that big old boy out of Notre Dame, he's like 6'8", 320.
He's just a monster, dude.
So big.
So big.
So that'll help. What's his name? Justin Herbert out quite a bit. On to the NFC here.
So Cowboys moved in the offseason like they do in the regular season. Ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
No shit.
No goddamn shit. Eric Kendricks, that's notable. He's pretty good.
He's good. He's kind of old though.
Was he with the Chargers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott
comes back.
Yeah, go ahead and re-sign him on a free agent deal. And that's honestly it, dude.
Yeah, it's time for the New York Giants sign Drew Lock, also known as BCL. Can't say that middle word in there because it's a family-friendly podcast. But
You're family-friendly.
yeah, signed a 1-year, $5 million deal. I think he hasn't had an opportunity to be a true starter, and he does it this year because he's going against Daniel Jones and they paid him a bag. But I could see Drew Lock beating Daniel Jones in camp and being the starter.
Yeah, Daniel Jones is kind of he's looking looking very like a Mac Jones.
I don't know why they.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why they paid him so much.
I don't know either.
But anyways, Devin Singletary signs a deal, which gives him help for replacing Saquon since they didn't franchise tag him. Which, who knows what's going on there. Trade Brian Burns, one of the best edge rushers or probably a top 10 edge rusher.
Yeah.
But he's been stuck in Carolina.
Poor dude.
Yeah, but
this is gonna be a different year for this boy, dude.
yeah, and think about they have that Thoroughducks kid from Oregon that's there. He's in his third year now. Second year, so he's getting more mature, more better. Isaiah Simmons gets a chance with another team other than Arizona who didn't utilize him well. Isaiah Simmons was supposed to be what the safety for Baltimore is, the Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah.
That's what Isaiah Simmons was supposed to be, but he played for Arizona.
Poor boy had to go to Arizona.
So, but on to Philly. Philly kind of had an interesting offseason. Seems like everybody in Philly got a bag this year.
Yeah. I don't even know why Philly's doing all this, dude. I think they're just trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, flex on everybody.
Yeah, just to lose again.
Just to lose again, yeah. You already took the words out of my mouth. So, Kenny Pickett, trade with the Steelers. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, you get Kenny shouldn't have been a starter, but he got thrown into that situation. He did the best he could. It wasn't terrible.
It was not terrible. Two back-to-back over 500 years.
Yeah.
Hey, as a white quarterback, you know what I'm saying? A mid-white quarterback, it's not too bad. Saquon Barkley, though, $37 million. 3 years. Going from the G-Men to the Eags.
Yeah. 3 years is crazy. That means this gives him room to sign at least another contract.
I'm saying. A.J. Brown agreed to a 3-year deal, or 3-year fucking extension. $96 million bag. Devontae Smith, $75 million extension for 3 years, or agreed to, I don't even know, 3 years, and adding a 50 year to his contract. So 8 and all, whatever, I don't know, math. $75 million. Good bag.
Landon Dickerson, offensive guard, got $84 million. That can go up to $87 million, includes a $50 million guarantee.
We signed Ryan Hennessy. I just like his last name.
Nevin White signs, linebacker from
Bryce Huff, which I feel like I have not seen his name till now. $51 million contract.
Yeah. C.J. Gardner-Johnson signs a 3-year deal. Jake Elliott gets a 4-year deal. Re-sign their punter, or sign a new punter. I mean, they're doing the right moves. It just depends if they can do the right things.
Yeah.
Now to one of the most interesting teams in the league, the Washington Commanders. Signed Marcus Mariota to a 1-year deal. Austin Eckler signs a deal there. What? Why? Could have went. I think he should have went to Dallas personally.
For real?
Yeah, because Dallas wanted to sign Austin, and he said, "No, I'll go to Washington. They're going to pay me more." And Washington's where players go to die.
Yeah. I mean, Sam Howell was holding his own pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby Wagner signed there. F in the chat for Bobby Wagner.
Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz, another F in the chat for Zach Ertz.
Nick Allegretti.
Yeah, most of these guys are old guys. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do, but
Please.
Yeah, I'm sorry about it. So, there's the NFC East. Who really knows what's going to happen out there? We'll have our predictions in our next episode, how we think the seasons are going to go for each team. And the NFC East will definitely be an interesting one.
So, moving on to the AFC North. NFC, whatever, man. It's all football. Football. Anyway, Chicago Bears. Let's talk about this. You got the first round pick. You take Caleb Williams. knowing damn good and well the whole city don't want him, the whole football team don't want him, half the NFL don't want him, but we're gonna go ahead and take him.
And he shows up and he has very poor performances.
He's already getting in arguments with his wide receivers. It's not good. It's not looking good for Chicago.
Well, that's because they're cursed. They've never had a good quarterback, dude.
But do got DeAndre Swift though in the backfield.
$24 million. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Trade for Keenan Allen.
Yeah, and Keenan Allen. That's pretty dope. So you got the screws. You just don't got the washers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the bolts and you got the washers.
They're kind of went all in on this Caleb Williams thing, getting rid of Fields. So
it's crazy. Jalen Johnson re-signed a 4-year contract.
Kevin Bird signs a deal.
Yeah, my bad. I was burping, but yeah, Jalen Johnson back, $76 million.
On to Detroit. Jared Goff got a 4-year, $212 million extension.
Bag.
Absolute bag. St. Brown signs a 4-year extension worth $120 million with $77 million guaranteed.
Bag.
Graham Glasgow signs a 3-year, $20 million extension, 9.5 guaranteed.
Decent bag.
And then they signed Penny Sewell, their offensive tackle they took 2 years ago now, agreed to a 4-year, $112 million extension, $85 million guaranteed.
See, it's good seeing these big boys get paid.
Yep. Carlton Davis acquired with the trade with the Bucks, so that'll be a good, help shore up that state corner position with all the injuries they had last year. So, I mean, they didn't really lose too many people, and they kind of just reloaded on other people. So.
Oh, I forgot to bring up the Ku Klux Clamps.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later. All right. Anyway, Packers. The butt Packers. Anyway, so A.J. Dillon resigned to the Packers. Is not much. So A.J. Dillon, he's a stud. You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty good.
But then you bring in goddamn Josh Jacobs, a $48 million contract, 4 years.
Yeah. I think we should have a moment of silence for Aaron Jones for the 45 minutes that the Packers had the best running back duo the NFL's ever seen before they traded him.
Yeah. Alright, enough of that.
But yeah, it was for 45 minutes. I think all the Packers fans were putting bets on the Super Bowl.
They was fired up.
Because Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones, and A.J. Dillon, that's a three-headed monster I would not want to face. And then they trade him in Packers fashion.
You know what? I mean, Jordan Love, he's rising up, dude.
Yeah, Jordan Love would be good. He got engaged this last week.
Oh, shit, for real?
Yeah.
Love is spreading love?
Yeah, man. He's just out there doing his thing.
That's badass, man. Happy for him. Not really, because he beat my Chiefs last year. But he did beat the Cowboys in the playoffs, so that was pretty dope.
It's always dope. On to Minnesota. But the post-Kirk Thuggins era.
Yep.
Signed Sam Darnold to a 1-year deal. Drafted Jim McCarthy. Aaron Jones signs a 1-year, $7 million deal. Jay Jettis signs a 4-year, $140 million extension.
Bag.
$110 million guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Dalton Reisner resigns. Old Broncos player, played at K-State. That's the only reason I know who he is. Shaquille Griffin signs with the team. The brother of the guy with the one hand. I mean, that's basically all he's known for. He's all right.
He's all right.
But yeah, they're going to be an interesting situation because I could see this is another team that if shit starts going down, they could see him being like Jay Jettis, first round pick, two first and a.
We got a fast wide receiver here.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see him signing with getting traded to a contender and then be crazy. But onto the NFC South here.
So moving to Atlanta Falcons, Kirk, the Perk Thuggins, signed a 4-year, $180 million contract. My boy, you know what I'm saying? But how you gonna get in trouble for improper contact?
And then after you draft Penix at 8.
You know what I'm saying? Well, when they first said it was like improper contact or something, I thought they done, Weinstein the boy. I was like, no. I was so pissed. But they was like, nah, dude, he's just talking trade.
They reached out too early.
Yeah, man, he's just talking contract when he ain't supposed to be talking contract. Like, that's stupid, but whatever. Either way, he got the bag. Jeez, where we at here? Ray McCown signed a 2-year deal up to $6 million. That's pretty dope. He's all right. I feel like the first year Kirk there is gonna be a little struggle, but it's gonna be whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's Atlanta. What are you gonna do?
Well, and they still have, like I was talking about earlier in the offseason, like at the end, is if Bill Belichick would have signed there, he would have had Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts. Those are all 3 first-round picks on offense.
Yeah, Darnell Mooney and Rondell Moore at wide receivers.
Yeah.
That ain't a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, and Drake London's going to be better with Kirk Cousins because you have a veteran guy to actually throw to him. It's just going to be Kyle Pitts hopefully comes into his own. I'm not taking him in fantasy because I took him 2 years in a row, and he was an absolute bust 2 years in a row.
Man, yeah,
so it is what it is. But, yeah, the Falcons are interesting. On to the Carolina Panthers. Get Dante Johnson from the Steelers. He's a big hit-or-miss guy. Huge hit-or-miss guy. Jadeveon Clowney signs a deal. Derek Brown signs a deal.
Robert Hunt, dude.
Yeah, Robert Hunt.
$100 million deal for 5 years, bag. And, yeah, the only reason I know Robert Hunt is because almost got that touchdown that one time. You know what I'm saying?
At one time.
Yeah.
Josie
Big
Jewell
boy getting paid, so that's what's up.
Yeah. Josie Jewell signs. Jordan Fuller signs. So Carolina's figuring it out. It just they gave up
Derek
so much.
Brown, dude.
They gave up so much draft capital to get Bryce Young that they're going to be hurting for a couple of years unless they can start figuring it out.
Yeah.
To New Orleans, kind of a forgotten team. At least for me, I kind of forget they're down there doing their thing.
They got Willie Gay Jr.
Nathan Peterman signs a 1-year deal.
Chase Young, dog.
Chase Young's there. He's going to be good. I mean, I think Chase Young.
You got Chase Young and then Willie Gay backing him up.
Like Chase Young, I just don't think Washington gave him a fair chance coming back off his injury. And, like, they traded him, which to San Francisco made it to the Super Bowl. He didn't have much of he had an impact in the game. He had he had a big sack, a couple close sacks. Like, he was close. So, I mean, I think the Saints could be decent again, but again, it's the Saints, man. Like,
it's the Saints.
Since Drew Brees, it just hasn't had the same vibe to it.
It's just stinking there now.
Yeah. Down to Tampa Bay.
The quarterback Baker Mayfield re-signed a 3-year, $100 million deal. Remember when they benched him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For no reason.
For no reason. Now look at him, weeping. We also got Chase Edmonds. I'll be real, I ain't really looking at him much, but I do remember seeing his names in the stat lines a few times. So he's
well, and they also had Rashad White, their rookie running back. He was 500 last year. He had over 500 rushing yards, 500 receiving yards, and he only played like half the season. So that's a really big guy flying under the radar who could be stupid good. Mike Evans comes back on a 2-year deal.
Sterling Shepard.
I kind of I thought he retired, honestly. Good for him, though. Randy Gregory signs a 1-year deal. Levante David re-signs a 1-year deal. Jordan Whitehead and Jordan...
my bad.
Yeah, my bad. Stuttered over that. Yep. Whitehead signs a 2-year deal. Winfield Jr. gets an absolute bag. Yep. $84 million contract, $45 million guaranteed. But, yeah, I think this is another division who... I mean, last year was kind of a shit division.
Yeah. But
I mean,
we'll see, man.
It boiled down again to the Saints and Bucks fighting for a playoff spot.
Which ain't that bad.
No.
It's not, like, past few years that happening, it's not that bad of a matchup.
No, it's just you kind of hope the Panthers or... The Panthers
I want to see the Panthers in there.
Well, I could see the Falcons, like, doing it this year. But it's all... The NFC South kind of a toss-up. On to the NFC West. Desmond Ridder gets traded there. Good for him. Give him some sit behind Kyler, which I don't know if Kyler's a good role model, but whatever. Zay Jones, 1-year, $4.25 million deal. Kind of a prove-it deal out there. Seen Murphy Bunton signed a 3-year, $25.5 million deal. Besides that, they were kind of quiet. They took Marvin Harrison Jr. in the draft, so that gives Kyler another opportunity, but we just hope Kyler stays healthy this year. I shouldn't say we. I'm not a Cardinals fan. But
it's cool watching that little dude go.
yeah, I like watching the Cardinals. I mean, they're always an interesting team because they can beat any team they want to whenever they want. They just have to be focused and actually do it. On to the
Rams.
Aaron Donald list Rams.
Yeah. So, we signed Jimmy G, which might be a
sleeper pickup.
A sleeper pickup? I think he's just, I don't know, dude. It sucks saying, like, dang, you should just wrap it up, but...
I mean, Matthew Stafford got hurt last year, so they got to have a decent backup.
Yeah, true. I don't know, I think I just hate Jimmy G, though.
Okay.
So, Demarcus Robinson going to him... my bad, I'm stuttering on my words. Demarcus Robinson, not too bad of a pickup, you know what I'm saying? Or re-signage. He was doing good last year. Darius White signed 1 year up to $10 million. That's pretty dope. That's it for the Rams, dude. I fucking hate the Rams.
On to San Francisco.
San
Francisco.
Francisco.
Josh Dobbs signs a 1 year deal, so that's not really that important at all, but made a big splash last year, so he got put on the list here. Christian McCaffrey signed a 2 year, $38 million extension. Highest paid running back in the league. Deserves it.
Yeah, he's
Madden cover athlete.
That why we're running.
Yeah. Signed Leonard Floyd to a 2 year, $20 million deal. Rocky Sin signs a deal. I mean, I think these guys is kind of reloaded.
Yeah. Another stacked old team, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like the Chiefs, they did nothing. They did some signings that are going to help, but at the end of the day, they're just still the same team. On to Seattle.
Well, Sam Howell acquired and trained with the Commanders. PJ Walker, too. That's that one dude that had that really good bomb, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, he's
also the one from the XFL, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So going to the Seahawks, that might be an all right, thing going on there. But you also got Geno Smith, so now you got 3 quarterbacks. What are you gonna do? All 3 of them got some dog in them.
Yeah, I think they brought in. I think they traded for Sam Howell just because when Geno had his down. I mean, because I think Geno got hurt and then he never really came back healthy. And Drew Lock came in and he played decent. Like, they won a couple games, but they never really, were good. But with Sam Howell, he's a viable backup who, can come in and, lead the team. Noah Fant resigns. Leonard Williams gets a bag. $64 million contract.
Noah Fant and George Fant, brothers?
No. They just happen to have the same last name on the same team that they listed right next to each other.
That's pretty dope.
Because why not? But yeah, that's pretty much our wrap up here.
Broncos fucking suck. Eagles suck. It's Chiefs Kingdom. You already know. Another important thing in my notes here. We haven't even moved to the state of Broncos and Chiefs yet, huh?
Oh, that'll be the next segment here.
Oh, all right, nasty.
Now we're going to talk about the state of our teams. State of the Broncos. Drafted Bo Nix at 12. Could have got Bo Nix in the second round. But, it is what it is. Here we are. That's all I got to say. Drafted his wide receiver buddy, Troy Franklin, in the 4th round. Again, here we are. It is what it is. I'm going to stay low on my Broncos because, I've been a Broncos fan my whole life, but I'm probably not going to, talk about it too much. Might just be a all-around football guy this year. But on to the Chiefs.
As long as everybody has fun.
Yeah, type shit.
Chiefs first round pick up Xavier Worthy at pick 28, which I still find fucking crazy. You let Xavier Worthy sit that long. But, whatever. I feel like Xavier Worthy is either going to be like a next Jay Jetta or another Odell situation.
I see Worthy being more of a Jalen Waddle situation. But also, the Chiefs have had a crazy offseason.
Yeah. But Legion of Zoom might be back, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you guys brought back Hardman, too.
Yeah, man. Second round, Kingsley Sumad. I don't even know, but another big boy on the O line, which is kind of great. Honestly, you never have too many O linemen. Jared Wiley, tight end from TCU. Fuck TCU, but I did see him play a little bit. Boy's a little bit of a dog, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And fourth round pick, Jaden Hicks, safety from Washington State. If you play backfield on defense, you just like, I don't know, dude. Fill in the blank. You're stupid. You're dumb.
No need for all that, but yeah. I think they're gonna be Chiefs reloaded. It's just...
Possible three-peat, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say just yet because it's hard enough just winning one. I don't see. I don't know how we got two.
Because you guys turn it on in the playoffs,
turn it on in the playoffs, I guess. Blank penalties or whatever you want. I know that we're back-to-back champs. So shut up. Chiefs #1, baby.
So.
In bigger Chiefs news, 3-time Super Bowl champ, 4 if you count the wins he had with the Packers. Only NFL coach to appear in 100. Oh shit! Never mind. Hold on, I'm fucking this all up. The only NFL coach to win 100 games and appear in 4 consecutive conference championships with 2 different franchises, and fourth most. He's still going. Fourth most. I mean, to be fair, if he wants to get third, he has to win every single game for the next 5 years. But fourth most wins by a head coach, 284. Andy Reid. My dog, Andy Reid. You want to know what he did?
What'd he do?
While filming for his State Farm commercial, he reportedly ate around 60 cheeseburgers, dog. And I quote, I made a pact with myself, just being a cheeseburger connoisseur, that I would not use the spit bucket. After about the 60th cheeseburger, I had to. Dude, like...
That's a man of the people.
I'm saying, dude, that's probably his greatest accomplishment yet. 60 cheeseburgers, dude. In one sitting.
I think the question I brought up when I first saw this is, are they all the same?
I'm saying, like, some of them had that, like, hey, don't put ketchup on this one, man. I'm getting kind of tired of it. Yeah. Three of them later, they're going to put ketchup back on there.
Like, that's a real question.
Those pickles under the patty, not on top this time.
Because 60, it's like straight burgers, nothing on them but bun and hamburger. Like,
yeah, like, that's insane.
That's crazy. But, if you're having like a little bit of like lettuce on one, like maybe a full stacked one with a little bit of everything on it, then one with just like some onions and mustard, like get the palate going.
Get the palate going.
Man,
it's a good thing we're talking about burgers because I don't know when this is going to come out. The 4th of July is coming up.
Get some burgers.
You think Andy Reid's going to eat more than 60 burgers this time?
Not in a setting. He's just doing it for the bit.
I'm saying throughout the day he's just gonna be munching burgers because
Yeah, but he's gonna mix in hot dogs and like it's 4th of July. Like you can mix it up like for the commercial. I'm pretty sure you just had to eat burgers.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, so shout out Andy Reid.
Shout out Andy Reid. Smacking down on them burgers.
I think he's the best active coach in the NFL right now. It's Belichick.
He's gone.
He's doing Monday Night Football or something.
Something like that. I thought he was I thought he just went to a college or something.
No. He went to Washington.
I'm thinking of Eric Bieniemy for some reason. He's at UCLA.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Talk about a guy who thought he could prove himself going someplace else. Now he's back in college again.
Hey, don't talk shit on my former defensive coordinator like that. Or offensive coordinator.
But that wraps up Solution Box Sports Talk.
Yeah.
Got a quick ad read here for you guys that are still listening. Today's episode is brought to you by Backstage Pass, Bar and Griddle.
Bar and Griddle?
Yeah, Bar and Griddle. I mean, there's a grill there too, but...
It's upstairs.
Yeah.
It's more of a stovetop.
Yeah.
It is a stovetop, but some smacking meals on that, dude.
All kinds of good stuff. Don't forget to stop by Thursday nights for karaoke and penny pitchers if you take your top off.
Whoa.
So,
I mean, I'll show my titties for a penny, VGD.
But yeah, it's always a good time at the Backstage Pass. We appreciate him sponsoring us this week.
Right.
So that wraps up Solution Box Sports Talk. Anything else you'd like to add before we close it down here?
Broncos fucking suck. That's about it.
On a more positive note, you guys stay safe over the 4th of July.
Stay hydrated.
Keep all your fingers. Don't want to be like Jason Pierre-Paul out here or old finger bang.
Right.
So everybody have a good...
Remember, you can't watch football if you don't have eyes.